Right, hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're back with another match preview. This time it's Swansea City versus Ipswich Town in the Sky Bet Championship this Saturday, 3 PM kickoff at the Swansea.com Stadium. Yeah, unfortunately Luke won't be in this video as he's busy at the moment, so it'll just be me. But yeah, obviously we're off the back of a 4-0 defeat at home to Leeds, which wasn't great. Obviously we did get, a lot of views on that 12,000, which I believe is currently now our most viewed video, so massive thanks to everyone who watched that. But yeah, this one's going to be a tough game. I don't think it'll be as tough as the Leeds one, don't get me wrong, but it won't be an easy test at all. We lost it. Ipswich has placed 3-2 at the start of the season, so it's going to be a tough test, and they're starting to pick up a little bit of form again. I know they won 4-0 in their previous game against Millwall away, so they had a very good start to the season, and then they kind of slowed off a little bit, and everyone's thinking, oh yeah, the bubble's going to burst and all that, but I don't think it has, to be honest. I don't really think Ipswich's bubble's burst. I just think it's more so the fact that Southampton and Leeds are both performing better than they were at the start of the season. So yeah, I don't think it's down to Ipswich's bad performance. I think it's just down to how good Leeds and Southampton have been. But yeah, as I said, this one's going to be a really tough game. To be fair, it's one that we kind of need to win if we don't want to get sucked into that relegation battle. At the moment, I don't really think it's any of our concern. I think we're about 7 points off, but as soon as you lose one, if you lose another, you slowly just get dragged into that that relegation battle. But at the moment, it's not really a worry. But as I said, you don't want to be nearing the drop, do you? At this stage of the season anyway. So if we can try and get 10 points clear of that, and then just focus on preparing for next season, and that's the best that we can do now in the situation that we've got. But yeah, this is going to be a really tough game, but I think because of the games we've got coming up and the games we've had, this is a sort of game that we kind of need to win. I don't really expect us to win, but in a certain way we kind of do. But I wouldn't be too disappointed if we lost, only because you kind of expect to lose, but we got Sunderland after that, so yeah, the tough games just keep coming. But it's not looking too optimistic at the moment from a Swansea fan's perspective, but we'll just have to see what happens. In terms of the injury news then, so for the Swans, we've got quite a few out. So Josh Ginley is still out injured at the moment. You've also got Josh Key out injured. You've also got Azim Abdullah out injured. Liam Walsh is out injured, and Harry Darlin. So yeah, 5 injuries for the Swans. As for Ipswich, it looks like they've got a fully fit squad, so they haven't really got any injury worries. I know there's one uncertainty with Brandon Williams. That's the only uncertainty. I know he was out and back at Manchester in Carrington undergoing some kind of medical. So I don't know if he's back yet from Ipswich's point of view, but that's the only doubt. And then key players then, so for Swans, if there's any Ipswich fans watching this, I think these are the players you need to keep an eye out for. First I'm going to go Carl Rushworth, who's our goalkeeper. He's one of the best players in the league in my opinion, and if it wasn't for him we probably would be sucked into this relegation battle. Secondly, Matt Grimes, he's Mr. Consistent really, and he's the gel in our team really, so without him we'd definitely be a lot worse off. And thirdly, who I think has been our best player of the season, Jamie Patterson. But as for Ipswich, then the key players that I've gone with. So, firstly, I'm going to go with Nathan Broadhead, Welsh international. He seems to score every time I check Ipswich's fixtures. So, yeah, I go with him. Secondly, I'm going to go with Sam Morsey. I think he's a very consistent player at this level. And thirdly, I'm going to go with Amari Hutchinson, young player on loan. From Arsenal, I believe, so he's definitely one to look out for, and definitely one for the future. So yeah, they're the key players I'm going to go with. As for the starting lineup then, so in goals I'm going to go with Carl Rushworth. Right back I'm going to go with Kyle Norton. Left back I'm going to go with Josh Tyman. 2 centre backs I'm going to go with Ben Cabango, and I'm going to go with Nathan Wood. 3 in midfield I'm going to go with Matt Grimes, Charlie Patino, and I'm going to go with Ollie Cooper. And then 3 up front I'm going to go with Przemysław Plaqueta, obviously ex-Norwich, but Ipswich fans will be hoping he doesn't score. And on the other wing I'm going to go with Ronald. And up front I'm going to go with Mikola Kuharevich. I believe he deserves a game now, to be honest with you. It's getting a bit silly now. the fact that he's not playing, I don't get it, but he needs a game. Finally, a score prediction. I'm gonna go with a 1-1 draw. And I say to get the goals for the Swans, well, the goal for the Swans, I'm going to go with Przemysław Plaqueta, ex-Norwich, you know, stuff like that, you know, normally do happen. And then to get the goal for Ipswich, then I'm going to go with Amari Hutchinson. I'm not really too confident of a draw, but it's more of a half-hearted draw, and I think that's probably the best we can take in the situation we're at the moment. But yeah, once again, a massive thanks for watching this. We will be back tomorrow with a matchday vlog. So yeah, once again, a massive thanks for watching this, and stay tuned for tomorrow.